And start. Hopefully, I don't get cut out at all here. So, welcome to. I'm no longer doing episodes. This is just me doing a random long play. I said I'm done with the series, and I am done with the series. Like I've already done way too much of the story, way too many things for me to continue the series. Like off screen, I don't do that. I don't do things off screen and then come back like, "Hey, welcome to the next episode." I don't do that. So there is no more series. However, what this is this is me showing you guys what fighter is, and I'm going to do a lot of juxtaposition between Dragon's Dogma 1 Fighter and Warrior, Dragon's Dogma 2 Fighter and Warrior, because those two things are those four things are extremely different. And it's extremely interesting to me. This is probably the best part of the game so far for me, as somebody who really loved Melee and Dragon's Dogma 1 and hated it. I hated it in the way that you hate your older sister, because it's just like really, really annoying, right? But at the same time, I'm also somebody who really loved um, playing melee classes because it was a skill check. That is still true for honestly both. More so for warrior. It was more so for warrior and number one as well. Uh, Playing warrior is a skill check. Playing fighter, not so much a skill check. It's more like button mashing. Out in this game, I would say fighter is like playing. Let me see if you can see my. Oh yeah, you can. Cool. So fighter is like playing Street Fighter. Warrior is like playing Tekken. Fighter is very much a button mash a thon. As long as you know what's happening next, or you can hit the button fast enough with reaction time, you should be okay. Now, you are a lot more prone to getting knocked down. If you are off your game, if your reaction speed is slow, you will get punished pretty heavily for it. So again, it's a lot like Street Fighter. You just have to be quick with it. Warrior, on the other hand, let me go back to that screen. Um, Warrior is a lot like Tekken. You don't button mash anything if you want to be successful at Warrior. It's all about control, timing, and yeah, basically everything is timed. Every single thing you do has a timer on it except for your heavy attack. And even that comes out at a very specific point. It's like you either break your opponent's guard, you're pulling them out of a lunge, ravening lunge, or the preamble to it, whatever the goring lunge is their preamble to it. So you only use the heavy attack in the three situations. Number one, you're jumping. It's an okay opener. You'd rather be using Ravening Lunge. Ravening Lunge is probably your best actual move altogether. I'll talk about that in a minute. But um, yeah, you use it at the finish of a Ravening Lunge. So you see when he withdraws his blade here, but right there is where you hit the button. As soon as you withdraw that blade, that's when you hit the button. Don't worry, it will register. It's just like Tekken. Something you pressed 2 seconds ago will register, okay? So it will register if you press the button as soon as you withdraw that blade. And you'll go right into your, what you call it, into your heavy attack. Um, and hopefully you'll get the critical hit. Depending on how strong the enemy is, you might not get it. And how strong your weapon is. And how high your knockdown power is. Otherwise, you'll want to use your critical hit either off of the not breakneck strike, chain of blows. So yeah, right there, you saw where he got the critical bubble. Yeah, you're just gonna watch for that. If you get that critical bubble, then instead of activating your next light attack in the combo, you'll hit the heavy attack button, and that'll give you your critical blow. It's just like when you do it with fighter, and I'm assuming Thief has the same mechanic. What's the last one? What's the last? There were three reasons why you want to hit heavy attack. Oh yeah, jumping. Jumping heavy is just an opener. I don't think they show you here, but basically you're jumping, and it's almost identical to jumping heavy in Dragon's Dogma 1. Your jumping light is absolute trash, by the way. It's not worth using, but your jumping heavy is very much worthwhile. Um, Now it is slow, so if the opponent has any chance of dodging, like a wolf or a thief, a goblin, then yeah, it's not going to work. Now, the way I rate moves, when I look at moves, as far as what your move set should be, I rate them on four criteria, four enemies really. The first type of enemy is the evasive enemy, meaning the wolf or thief bandit. So the very evasive enemies that'll try to hit you in packs. The second type of enemy is the flying enemy, the harpy, right? And I'm talking about melees. Obviously, magic's going to work a little bit different, and archers don't have to worry about certain things. So I'm talking purely warrior, fighter, maybe thief. I haven't played thief yet, obviously, so I don't know. But I'm assuming since they're a pure melee class, that you have to think about these things as well. Um, so warrior, fighter, you need to think about the wolves slash the thief, the wolves and thieves, right? Because they're basically the same thing. They're evasive and they'll try to get around you. So anything too obvious will get dodged. That's a huge problem for warriors. Um, you need to think about the harpies. Obviously, they can fly above you, and if they're singing, you pretty much can't hit them. I mean, it is what it is. Um, if they're just floating, then you can hit them with certain moves, and you need to have one of those moves on your move set, or you need to be really nice with your jumping heavy. Um, Matter of fact, no, fighter's jumping heavy doesn't even work for that. Only warrior gets the jumping heavy that can hit a flying harpy. Fighter's jumping heavy goes straight into the ground. So yeah, you need one of those for fighter. You don't necessarily need it for warrior, but it helps to have something that can hit high. And there's only one move that's really going to do it. Um, the third is your shielder. So pretty much your Saurian or your goblin. Anything that can block. Uh, so you need a move that guard breaks for those. So you're tracking. We've already used three of our moves. We need a move that can hit high for the flying enemies, the harpies and such. We need a move that can handle a group of quick evasive enemies for the wolves and the bandits. And we need a move that can guard break for the shielders. Lastly, we need a move that can topple an enemy. Or not, let's not even say topple, because fighter doesn't get one of those as far as I know. I'm only rank 7, but I'm not seeing it happening. Not necessarily that can topple, but that can do something to handle large enemies, bosses, whether it's a griffin, hydra, what have you. You need a move that can do something against those. So that's going to be your last move. You need a move that can do something against those. Okay? So I'm going to go over what my move set is for fighter here. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to go exploring because I haven't finished exploring this northern area and I'm already down to the latter part of the map. I'm already through into Bakwatal or what have you. So I want to go exploring this area. Oh, so this must be what they mean by Western Vernmouth or whatever they have it. Alright, anyway. So, remember what I just said. 4 moves for 4 purposes. So, my move for evasive enemies is this. This is probably the fighter's best move overall. I ain't gonna lie to you. This move is just ridiculously good. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, this flawless guard. Yeah, its starting version is called what? Its starting version was called Impeccable Guard. Yeah, this move is great.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen.
The reason is it guard breaks small enemies very easily.
Now there's a thought.
And it protects you from attacks from all sides while you're at it. Like, I can't. You don't understand how stupidly strong this is for so many different applications.
Rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
By the way, Dragon's Plague is becoming a huge deal on the subreddit. I'm kind of paying attention to it. One thing I got from the status from the notices is just to go to your well, I need to be able to the only problem with this guy is that he has a hood on. Basically, make sure when you rent upon that you can see their eyes. That sucks for the warriors and for the people wearing beast ring masks, like I am, like my main character is. But yeah, if you can see their eyes, just double check that their eyes are okay, and then also double check their the easiest way is just to check their that they follow your commands. I don't know if pawn inclination still changes when you use
Do you wish
commands.
for me to proceed?
I hope it doesn't.
We won't be able to climb back up this slope once we've gone down.
Oh, that's where that stupid thing was. I never found this.
Right, I see. That's a relief.
Oh, it's a pawn. That concerns me. Well, at least I can see him in the overworld. I need to get you in the sunlight.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
So this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out. I know where that person can be found.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality.
So you gotta look at their eyes and try to determine what's up with him. Level 40. Oh, it's a Capcom pawn? No.
I am
Bye, bro.
attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle,
Also, he's the same vocation as me. That's not happening.
Over here.
What are you trying to... Flickering Shadows, Ambrosius. Alright, I need to get a... Here, we'll do that. I just need to activate a quest that isn't, what you call it, that doesn't have a marker active. None of my pawns know about. Alright, so the second move. One hit flying enemies. This is on your moveset by default, in my opinion. If you don't have this on your moveset, you cannot deal with low heads like ogre heads, sometimes cyclops heads, definitely griffin heads. I think even hydra heads are low enough at sometimes for this. It lets you get some knockout blows.
But we'll have to chop it down from above.
I'll go and open the chest.
Dang it. Hate when I get... So that's the worst part about going into an early area, is that you can start getting stuff that is just like useless. I really don't trust this pawn here. Let me just double check. It's me. Oh no, Sakura's moving kind of slow there.
Apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Yeah, this guy is questionable right now. Might have to throw him in the river. I hate that so I got him from a special rift stone because I don't hire what you call it, super strong pawns, obviously, because that's a waste of rift crystals. But I got him from a special rift stone. So if he's infected coming from a special rift stone, that's really annoying. Capcom should have disabled that for Dragon Plague
Will serve us not.
infectees. Like, you shouldn't be able to get a pawn from a special rift stone that's infected, in my opinion. Let's go up here. Alright, so we'll start a battle.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Oh yeah, the other thing about this is that can be used while you're flinching. Now, granted, I'm out of stamina, so I'm just gonna eat. That's the other thing. Don't run out of stamina, regardless of which class you're playing. Don't run out of stamina. You suffer punishment harder for messing up as a fighter than you do as a warrior. Fighter
You would
is,
gather materials
I
here.
would say Fighter is better in the middle,
afford to carry
while
more?
Warrior is better at the low ends and the high ends. If you're just trying to kill a very small enemy,
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Warrior does it in one hit, without a question. If you're trying to kill... Oh, nice. A very large enemy, Warrior's better for that as well, because it's got better ways to knock things down. Oh, fancy chest.
A treasure chest. Oh, I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Alright, got a group. And they kind of nerfed Compass Slash, which is what makes this so good. Now again, I'm having to watch my stamina, but you see, by the time I finished, they were already pretty much dead, so I could just swing at them a little bit and clean up. By the way, if you're playing the melee for your party, whether it's warrior or fighter, make sure you're carrying all the golden trove beetles, because otherwise, and I would say Mystic Spear Hand probably too, because they're kind of close combat as well. Backwards, yes. Can't jump it. Oh, one thing I highly recommend for all the melee fighters, where is it? It wasn't system. Options. So under game settings, turn auto sheath off. It'll just make it so much easier. It'll just make it so much easier. You do not want to be auto sheathing. Because it's so easy to forget to pull your weapon out, especially if you're a Dragon's Dogma 1 veteran where that wasn't a thing. Yeah. You didn't have to pull your weapon out, and pulling your weapon out wasn't super slow. Well, actually, you did have to pull your weapon out if you started running, but your weapon came out instantaneously. And in this game, it comes out very, very slowly.
One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Like, there was literally no
We
difference
mustn't
between
allow
having your
ourselves
weapon
to become complacent.
in or out when you were,
Traveling beyond the rift.
unless you were
I
in
came
town,
upon a cave
whereas in
whose
this game-
secrets you have yet to discover.
'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Alright. I'm gonna come up in here. Look at that, just rolling past. Look at that, we just rolled past. We just rolled past it. And again, you saw I was flinching. I waited for my stamina to recover just a little bit because I was low on stamina, and I went ahead and hit him up. I'm not gonna let him take advantage of me. Alright, so come
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Alright. Wherever this was, we knocked it out. Is there more to this cave? Of course there is.
These obstacles shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
Ranged attacks are my specialty, master. Shall I assist?
And again,
It is a bit early to be down. Enemy yet
and the fact that it's anti-flinch helps you so much.
Thrilling. I did not know I could
The anti-flinch part of this move just helps you so much. Like literally, it's the one move that you need to be spamming consistently, especially in areas with lots of swarming enemies. If it hunts in packs or tries to surround you, just spam this at it. Flawless Guard is great. Now I know I haven't mentioned the other two abilities yet, and that's just because we haven't needed them yet. But I'll let you know, my guard breaking move is Riotous Fury. That's the Meister skill. I didn't film myself getting it, so hold on. We're gonna use it here. Oh, I thought I missed. By the way, if you miss the first hit, it just fails. So, but if you land the first hit, it tracks for the rest of the time. So, alright, so it continues up there. Any money? The reason I'm down here is to grind vocations anyway. My pawn's only got a level 6 in archery. And by the way, guys, if you're not killing your pawn, your main pawn on a regular basis, especially after getting into a fight with a dragon of any type, make sure you're killing your pawn on a regular basis. I hate to say it, but it has to be said. That's how you prevent the Dragon's Plague. Your pawn can get it in two different ways. Number one is by fighting the dragon. Well, like 3 different ways. Number one is by catching it from fighting a dragon in your playthrough. Number 2 is by am I in combat? Why can't I save? It's weird. Again, that's just pure reaction. You just have to remember, getting knocked back, you can still use this Flawless Guard move. So there's rarely a point when you don't want to be using Flawless Guard. Again, just cancel your knockbacks. You don't have to let your opponents get their combos off. You don't have to do that at all. You can just, all right. Who cares that you knocked me out of my finishing move? Now I'm gonna hit you. That's what I mean. Something big and angry nearby. I think we back up a little bit until we can figure out what the heck is going on. Yeah. Which way are shadows facing? Sun is in the west right now. Oh. Wow. That came out of nowhere. Alright. Now we get to see how these tombs are meant to be used. And I'm going to immediately whiff this. Alright. Anyway. Now, normally I start this move in order to break the armor on the leg, but this one clearly doesn't have leg armor. So, that was just a demonstration. This guy's actually really, really weak. I'm not even going to get a chance. Do you guys remember? Oh gosh, I'm not going to get a chance to hit him. Basically, this is just like Assassin from Dragon's Dogma 1. If you guys remember what Gouge was, Wizard's hat. Interesting. Drop for a Cyclops. Must be lore related. And I'm still in combat. How?
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
All right.
Keep your eyes on this!
All right, we're rank 8 now. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty far from anywhere where that matters, but I wish I wrote down where I got this camping kit. I didn't think it would mean that much that I got it. Like, this can't be like the best camping kit in the game. I don't think it is, but still, it's crazy that I got it. And I'm like, I haven't seen another one of these this entire time. This is really good because of how light it is and how strong it is.
I hope you slept well.
I wish I wrote that down where exactly I got it. That would definitely be something I put in my guide. We are going to the end of this trail right here. There's a house over here too.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Mountain secret.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
What is
Try
that?
not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Okay. When you don't have magic, you have to make do.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Hold up. I just want to... Give me a second. Oh, by the way, I'm no longer completely blind. I've been looking up some stuff. Number one, I had to figure out how to get the fighter and the warrior meisters. And then it just snowballed from there. Now I know freaking everything almost. I just want to make sure this isn't where you find a certain enemy. Because I don't want to fight that thing or talk to that thing right now. And again, the cut on my thumb makes it impossible for me to open my phone. Okay. So it's only going to take a second. Probably. Maybe. How do we get here? Oh, so we're not even close to it, right? Yeah, we're not even close to it. Good. All right, that's dope. The mountain secret. Got a little bit distracted for a second there. Oily slime. I wonder if it's like a high level area and I'm just like here stupidly early. Let's go further. Looks like that's a negative, Ghost Rider. Oh,
Tis
looks like
frightful cramped here. Perhaps we best move along before trouble finds us.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
Ooh, ooh.
One of us has been drenched.
Good job. I didn't realize I grabbed her. See, that looks like it goes way further. I hear something jiggling. That concerns me. Oh, by the way. Well, hold up. Let's go with it. There we go. That works for me. Set yourself on fire.
I grant you fire's blade. Use it well. You are in need of healing.
Make a slime
Allow me.
explode.
Wait a moment.
Alright. Greenish slime. When in doubt, set yourself on fire and figure it out. Yeah, by the way, guys, make sure you always have some magic users with you, at least 2. Or you yourself are a magic user. Makes your life a lot easier. I would assume you're the only one that needs to be a magic user if you're the magic user. But if you're not, then you need 2, because you never know what your guy's going to be up to. Pawns are really inefficient, just like Direct Dogma 1. So you just assume everything they do 2.5 times slower than you do it. Yeah, this guy's my biggest concern, honestly, but she's the lower level. I might end up getting rid of... I'm going to get rid of both of them just to be safe. It feels like they're both...
It seems I've collected a few too many things.
Well,
Perhaps
she's
I ought
too
to
low
be more
level for me
selective in
right
future.
now. And he's... I can't trust him. Like, no disrespect to his Arisen, but I can't trust him. It feels like he might be an infectee.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
He ain't got no vax on him, unfortunately. And I don't think there is one. I think that might... They don't even have a DLC item for it. That's how you know Capcom was serious. Like, nah, you will deal with this, or your people will die. And the only way to... the only real permanent solution... Okay. Buff me.
You'll not live to regret this.
You're soaked.
There we go.
Do you
That's all I
try not
needed.
to catch cold?
Always feels like they're so slow. Like, just buff me. You ain't got to do all that. Just hurry up and buff me. If you did that, I'd be able to kill whatever very quickly. No, don't give her anything like that. Maybe I should give her... Weight management. Load management on some NBA stuff. Look at that. exploded in my face. No damage taken. Why? My moves. Moves too strong. Not that it needs to nerf or anything. This move is great. This move is balanced. Capcom, do not nerf it. This move is perfectly balanced and fair. You should make more moves like it.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Magical aid. Right, cast it
This is
anew.
great. Dang. That hobgoblin back there. Or that's a chopper, I think.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
Yeah.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Take that off your hands.
Oh, well spotted. Most
Dear
impressive.
flower.
Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
I need to start writing down places to get weapons. So right now, Life Taker is pretty easy. But yeah, it's just all about, number one, is it consistent? Or number two, is it consistent? I think this game has consistent chests. I'm not sure though. I think the mines are definitely inconsistent, but the chests are consistent. If I'm not mistaken. All right, where do we get to? Secret passageway over here. We totally skipped this house. That's fine now.
I'll get that for you.
Cool. It's a real one. Oh, I forgot to link that. Stone of Potential. So what does it let you? Lack travel experience. So weak ones. Why would they put that in such a high level area, it feels like? A Jasper. By the way, do not sell your Jaspers.
Did
Early.
anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
They're worth a lot more in Bakhtal. Oh, all right.
I could do this all day.
So that's why we can't go backwards. Got it. I remember that part and not being able to climb that at the beginning of the game. Alright, cool. What else? If I'm not mistaken, I think there was a cave over there where we left that rotten griffin. Let's go that way. Or we can go to town really, really fast. It's like literally right here. Oh, one of the biggest differences in quality of life between fighter and warrior is your inability to use lunge as a fighter.
And if you'd like to change your
Lunge
vocation,
makes
come see
traveling
me
on
anytime.
foot as a warrior so much faster than I would imagine any other vocation. All right, new weapon skill. What we got? Full moon slash. So combat slash was already a disappointment. So I'm not even going to go for full moon. Hindsight. Um, not gonna lie. I'm not like flawless guard is already good enough. Oh, so I think that's kind of like your new masterful kill. Even though masterful kill is in this game, this is the one where you just hold it and it gives you no matter how long you hold it, it gives you a counter, and it's just like good. That said, I don't have any room for it because what do I need it for? Like, it's only one direction, which is why I use flawless guard in the first place because it's only one direction. Same thing with perfect defense. Every time I'm really what I'm thinking about when I'm using flawless guard, besides small enemies, is stuff like when a dragon drops on you. Right, when a drake drops on you, you need to be guarding that from all sides, not just one. So yeah, these are great for a single opponent, but that's not like a skill set that you can use for everybody. All right, but since we're here, did I get new augments? Yeah, I did. Dominion. Lift up and pin down foes for extended duration. Uh, it's only 3K. But do I need it or use it at all? I don't. I'm never going to use that. I'm just not. The pinning thing is more of a. I think that's more of a pawn mechanic. I would never want to lift up a foe. Why wouldn't I just kill it? And if I'm lifting it up, why wouldn't I just throw it at another foe immediately instead of trying to lift it up or pin it down for longer? You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. That's not how I use skills. That's right. All right. Railing arrow. Seems kind of slow. Does seem kind of slow. The question is it better than either Deathly Arrow? I don't think I'm gonna use it over Deathly Arrow. Is it better than Cascade Shot? Cascade Shot is a shotgun, so no. And it's a fast shotgun. That's the other part. Cascade Shot probably has the highest DPS out of all the moves in real terms, unless Torrent Shot's faster or whatever the upgrade to Torrent Shot is. It's faster. We have still haven't seen that. That deserves to be the rank 9 skill, honestly. Whatever the upgrade to this is, because look how fast that is. It's like SMG. If you guys ever use the 0818 in Battlefield 1, that's what that reminds me of. Bing, 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 bing. Just pure time to kill DPS right there. Like, yeah. And on the other hand, this is the second level of it. But this skill lets you move around, but it looks so much slower. Like, it's probably faster than loose, but still. And that doesn't really look faster than this. I guess the biggest deal is that you could fire and forget with this. Mm, I don't know if I've seen her try to use a skill, and I don't know if you can use it without actually using the arrow. Can you use erupting shot? Because I know you can't use turn and drenching shot without the arrow. But this one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can use this without the specific arrow. Well, anyway, we'll keep pushing. Um, core skills. Parting shot. Oh, yeah, why not? More damage. Swift knock. Yeah. More DPS. Puncture dart. Press what? Um, it doesn't tell me what to press. Whatever. Augment. Embuscade. Automatically. Uh, yeah, actually. I don't know how much bigger that area would be. I just like this better than Ambuscade. Even though Ambuscade probably looks sexier if somebody's trying to rent my pawn, this is actually more useful in my opinion, depending on how much bigger that area is. And in Dragon's Dogma 1, it was a pretty big area. It was pretty nice. You wouldn't use it, but it was pretty nice. In this game, which is so freaking massive, I cannot I memorized. The reason I wouldn't use this in Dragon's Dogma 1 is because I literally memorized everything as far as the layout of the game because you were able to do so. This game, I'm not even going to try that. That's stupid. Unless there's like a Bitter Black Island instance dungeon where you can just go and memorize all the different floors really fast. I'm not even going to try that. I think this is going to get my pawn rented, but this is actually the good one. I hate to say it. Like I want to get this to get my pawn rented, but I also want to get this for the because it's the actual good one. This is actually useful at nighttime. I'll buy both, but I'm only going to equip one. Sometimes you gotta do what's right. You gotta do the right thing, even when nobody's looking right. I have it. I'm just not going to use it. Well, let's see. Is there something better? No. As an archer, does she need gratification as an archer? And especially, so in my part, she definitely doesn't need this because she shouldn't be getting hit at all, right? Her, there's nothing about her that says I should be getting hit. Um, yeah, she shouldn't be getting hit. She shouldn't be using that at all, actually. You're not in this party. Well, not as a archer. Later on, when she turns back into a thief, maybe, but she doesn't need that as an archer. What is she? A ring 6 archer? Okay. I might need to unlock mage on my main character. I'm not sure though. Let me just make sure I don't accidentally fail. I do know where the mage quest is, and I'm pretty sure it's that house I skipped. Oh my gosh, the stupid phone fingerprint thing. I just want to make sure that I don't fail this quest real fast. Spellbound. Here we are. Don't care about where they are. Just okay. I don't think I'll fail. I don't think I need to be a mage for this.
Do come
Some of
again.
these you need to be the actual location for. Like you absolutely need to be an archer for the archer one. It helps you to be a warrior for the warrior. Nearest camping site is. Screw it. We're gonna do some nighttime shenanigans.
I'm nodding off where I stand. Oh, could use a rest.
Oh, please attack us in the middle of town, please. Please, pretty please. Here, Griffy, Griffy. Here, Griffy, Griffy, Griffy. Here, Griffy. Normally you hear it roar way before it comes at you, though. Nah, he's gone. Smart bird.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
So the other problem with dragon, whatever, dragon plague, is that you could be running around with a pawn for weeks. Before it really shows signs of having an
Over
illness.
so soon? Why? You seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Oh, there's another one right there. Oh, okay.
My master, you your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Well aimed. Where it hurts.
Not having a slashing weapon against Saurians is kind of rough. Makes even easy fights a card. But you have way more knockdown with the blunt weapon, so use it. Green Werishes are actually extra lives in this game. That's what I found out by fighting a Hydra yesterday. Yesterday was, I was going to say the other day. Yesterday. You can hit 0 health in this game, and as long as you press the start button fast enough, use a Green Werish, you'll be right back in the fight. So you literally do not have to give a crap about your health as long as you have enough Green Werishes on you. So Green Werishes are literally extra lives, as far as I'm concerned. Just hit the 1-up button. Alright. Yep. Griffin Corpse is gone. We can enter.
A cavern of all things.
My nemesis.
Undisturbed. Mayhap we'll be the first ones to explore it.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
Goblins approach!
One cannot be too careful.
Alright, so I'm seeing eggs.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. I grant you glory.
So, like I was saying earlier, fighter is really, really good in the mid-range. If you need to kill something in the mid-range, the fighter master skill is really, really good at that. Something that's a problem, like a hobgoblin or such, a stronger hobgoblin, not just a regular one, or one of these guys, a stronger saurian. Yeah, this master skill just straight up destroys them in one sweep. Very, very efficient for that. But the Warrior Master skill, on the other hand, is very, very efficient for killing massive things as long as you've already gone through the trouble of as long as you've already gone through the trouble of knocking them out. So once you knock them down on the ground, you take your 6 seconds to charge up. Well, not 6 seconds, 6 pulses to charge up Arkham Might. And the Warrior Master skill just straight up deletes their health bar. Deletes your stamina bar, but deletes your health bar as well. Their health bar as well. Control Alt Delete. System 32 gone. Nothing left of them. Stop it. Stop staggering. Yeah, this looks like the way forward. I'm not going that way. I'm gonna go to the side cave real quick. And that's why I used the Maester skill. The Maester skill would have finished this already. Oh, great. Fulminant poison. Different type of poison.
Let my magic surround you in an immense wing.
They ain't lying. My loss gauge did go all the way down, it feels like. I lost a good chunk. Alright, so that's where we were. Luckily we catch them sleep.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Nice. Using the slime as a bomb, blow up the asp. Poison Saurian. I'm just gonna call it a Poison Saurian. I know it's an asp now, but
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen.
There's no great shock to me.
oh, I thought I missed that.
Oh, you weren't expecting mercy.
Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Oh, she's pinned by Deathly Arrow. That's nice. I love to see it. Deathly Arrow is actually really good. If it could pin down asps, that's better than I thought it was. All right. Note to self. Archers. Whoa. Chimera.
Be vigilant.
Or Chimera? I haven't even seen a regular one. Alright, so now you get to see some of my other move. My last move that I haven't used that much. So I don't have a...
We've got the beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll knock its feet right out from under it.
The moment of victory in the hand. Let us finish this.
Who needs a health bar?
We'll take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
It goes.
Alright, so the last move. Remember I was talking about assassin before? Oh, great. Way to push me off. Oh, you're alive again. That makes my life even easier. So you just kind of use this move like gouge. If I could turn around and use it on the head.
Feast your eyes on this.
By the way, guys, climbing in this game is kind of finicky. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like climbing in this game. But it's over already anyway. Stupid thing. Yeah, there's a Gore Chimera. Yeah. Never even saw a real one. So Gore Chimera is definitely doable at level... What am I, 36?
There's your chest. My mistake. It's merely another spot for gathering materials.
I'm not maxed out yet, so you don't need to be a max vocation either. I'll say it's probably doable at 30. Some difficulty.
Well-aimed strike. Right where it hurts.
Get him out of here real quick. Yeah, you feel how important your pawns are in this game, that's for sure.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Yeah, you talking kind of spicy there, homie. You got a problem with the Arisen? You know what I mean? If you ain't got a problem with the Arisen, I mean, let me know. I'll throw you in that brine real fast.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
We'll manage. Whatever comes, we always do, don't
You
we?
start looking at your pawns like Ike Turner. You know, the picture where Lawrence Fishburne, the meme where Lawrence Fishburne's playing Ike Turner, and you just got the look on your face like, like, all right, don't make me tell you again. Hey, you think I'm playing? I'm trying to be like Mike, trying to be like Ike. I done told you once, I done told you 100 times. Ooh, gold. I like gold. I would say this area is probably... I don't know what level you need to be to take it on. There's no fire around here. No fire barrels.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
There we go. And that is why it's important to use freaking Flawless Guard. Now I'm burning. And this water's not deep enough to put me out.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Appreciate it. You're awesome. By the way, I should really read through the mage skills because sometimes they instantly heal you and sometimes they slow heal you. I don't know why it's different. Maxed out mage. Oh, Argent Tonic. Okay, got it. High Halidum. Nice. Cures blinded. Honestly, that's a good mage. That's a good mage. Um, I guess the other thing would be where does she have gosh, why are there so many different ways? I'm so serious. So I went that way. There was a Gore Chimera, and I stopped going that way. But now I'm going this way, and there's more stuff in here.
Isn't
It's
it
like,
about
whoa.
time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
Have at me. I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
Understood.
More bats.
Hardly the cleanest of beasts.
Okay, where's that let us out at? We are out over here. So we went in over here, we're out down here. We're actually near Melv. We could reset the daytime if we wanted to. That might be the move. As long as we can get back up here, that's the big deal. I haven't seen any Waterfell Gentian leaves or Gentian leaves in general. Alright, what we getting? Silver. Copper. Silver.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Honestly, there's no reason that we couldn't have taken that, I feel like we probably could have taken that Gore Chimera at 25. Like, I didn't struggle at all against it. I think 20 might have been early. But 25 was probably doable.
It's an item of exceptional
Gold.
rarity. I cannot
That
wait to tell my
gold.
own master of its existence.
I like gold. Alright, so you can get gold up here as well.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
We can climb up here too. Have I been to this campsite before? It looks like it. Where is it at though? Down there? Oh yeah, you could get here fast from Melv. Oh, never mind. Got ops.
Decent spot to make camp. Assuming there are
They have we ought to return for a rest when we're in Dogma one.
I grant you roaring flame.
You just saw me do that to him and you're... Okay, you deserve this.
and mine.
You just saw me do that to him and that's what you think? This whole team is on timing. So far, Gutting Skewer just hasn't had a chance to shine. But I promise you it's a good move, guys. I promise this is a good move. It just hasn't had its chance to shine because I kind of suck. but I did make great work of it, and I'm going to release this video later. It's going to be like 3 minutes long tops of me fighting a Hydra, and I put in great work with this move. So I promise that it's essential. It's probably the least essential of the 4 moves on this set, but it's essential in my opinion. If you don't like it, swap it out with something. Swap it out with one of those better counters, either hindsight, or if you want full moon for like circular coverage, slightly more circular coverage. I would honestly, I would still go with impeccable defense over that. But if you want to use it, go for it. And what's the last move? Whatever the perfect counter was, the one where you get hit and then you counter strike. Yeah, if you want to use that instead, that would probably be the one where I'd be like, I understand the most of wanting to replace the gouge move with that. I'm not gonna remember what that move's name is. I'm just gonna call it gouge for now. Anyway,
No doubt
mid camp.
this trial will spur us into the next.
Nice that we were able to make camp and then go right back into to the cave. Liking that outcome. Makes things nice and simple for us. So now we can just turn right back around, climb up this hill, and re-enter the cave. I need to put a marker that gold ore is available here. Next to waterfall caves, this is the south entrance. Southeast entrance, and that's like due north of, or due east of the Border Watch outpost. I'm actually pretty far from Melv now that I think about it. Like, I didn't think I was that far from Melv, but I am. And by the way, getting rank 9 in the vocation takes forever. I learned that the hard way yesterday. Because I was like, it's not going to take me that long to get rank 9, and it took me forever. I had to keep running up and down roads at nighttime until it finally popped. Like, okay, I finally killed enough things. Rank 9. Alright, so since I know that there's 2 intended entrances for this cave, how do I think the cave's layout goes? So, this is probably supposed to be the center road, and the actual cave goes past that boss and deeper. So, let me clear out this bottom part first. What was I supposed to examine there?
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Yeah, we're not at that level yet. Our knowledge isn't that great where we know exactly where to find everything. Where the Godsbane... Yo, if Godsbane is in this game, I'm about to be so... I'm about... Like, first of all, I don't think chests are random, so I don't think Godsbane is necessary. And that is a good thing, in my opinion, that there's less random number generator. Because think about it. Who wants to spend hours and upon hours trying to get the freaking Monomi helmet, and they can't because they're not getting the 1% drop chance or the 2% drop chance, whatever it was at that chest down in Bitter Black Island. And it's even worse if you try to do it in the original game in the Everfall or the Holy Greaves or what have you.
Let my magic grant you an elemental ring.
Okay. So what we do around here, we delete health bars. It's funny, I have the strongest weapon that you can buy in Batal, Bak Batal, for a fighter. I think it's upgraded to level 1, right? It's upgraded to 1 star, I think. Maybe it'll help if I just go to equipment. Yeah, yeah, it's upgraded to 1 star. Still not putting in that work. Like I kind of expected better.
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
By the way,
It's not without
the fact
cause
that you
we
can
are
get
called
different
nomads.
stats from upgrading
No
weapons
matter how
at different
far we might
places,
stray, we can
it's
always
crazy.
find each other again.
Because now I have to go to I have to use port crystals to go back and forth and try to figure out, okay, if I go here, what are my stats? If I go here, what are my stats? Then we don't know if there's like a master working thing where if you get it done in 2 different places or 3 different places, it's going to be different. Funny that I haven't seen gold ore a lot inside of this cave, but I've seen it on the outside. I'm just clearing up fog. Sometimes I do that 'cause I'm that type of person. All right, so I got a extension going up and an extension going right from here. I think I come back down and go this way. I'm not sure, but I think I do. This might be a loop. I wouldn't doubt it that it's a loop, by the way. What the hell?
I would have preferred
This one's some
not to have to
Technicolor.
fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not
Oh,
to get
you
hit.
messed up.
Left all that food goes to waste.
Avoid flame at any cost. You have been doused in oil.
Ah, so good. Feels so good to be. Ah, I gotta get timing now. Because I've been spamming it out, but that time my time was off because it staggered me.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Dakashun. Alright. I might be going to the end of the cave by now. Shoot. We'll see. Silver. Alright, sounds like a goblin.
I grant you fire's blade. Use it well.
Oh, I was just a little short there.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Like I said, yeah, you get punched very, very harshly as a fighter. Oh, slow.
I dare say I could topple
For
some
making
smoke
mistakes.
hands over on my back. Will I give it a try?
What is that you say?
Oh, dang it. Ran out of stamina again.
It's hard, Arisen. We're open fire.
I need to get out of here. Like, I need to drop down to where my pawns are, because they're below me. I'm just getting beat up. Like, getting beat up badly. This is... like, yeah, there we go. Gosh, I was just there taking hits on hits on hits. Can you guys come upstairs?
An exemplary performance.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
So Waterfall Cave is definitely a spot that you come
would
to
gather
once you
materials
enter
here,
Vital.
Master?
It feels like
Can we really afford
because
to carry more?
those goblins are that goblin archetype is from Vital. White Cobble, I haven't seen that yet. Oh, what? Hey, yo, there's mad stuff in here. Okay. I'm not taking too much damage to really do this competently. I'm carrying a lot of gear too. That's going to affect my stamina rate. I could probably hawk it all off on my pawn, but I've been doing that for a while now. She's going to be unable to do anything competently.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Fortunately, I couldn't really miss in that scenario. I think it's about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or maybe I should go 4, 3,
where every shadow
2,
and mind the
1,
ceiling.
and see if it
Remain
works.
alert.
Because that
and
felt
naught
like
shall
timing.
catch us when...
Okay, going around.
Surprise.
So this is back where we fought the Chimera. Good, 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 good. There's a room we haven't explored to our west. Oh, wait, I don't know how this encampment is safe with so many high-level enemies this dang close.
Oozes, master!
Blame is its weakness.
So the poison ones are called, or the oily ones are called. 3, 2, 1. No, too slow. Too slow. Too slow. So that was the aerial attack there. Okay, she's rank 7 now. So I should just go 3, 2, 1 and recast. But you gotta do it calmly. If you go 3, 2, 1, you're gonna do it too early, I think. So hit the ooze, get it on fire. By the time you notice it, 3, 2, 1, hit the button. Boom.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Okay, so that's probably from the second floor. There's 2 sides to it too. Yeah, I don't see anything I can do. Alright, let's go back to the second floor. At least we're starting to understand what's going on here. I don't know if there's anything story related with this cave. It's a very, very deep cave. Deeper than any other cave I've seen in this game. But not every cave needs to be, like, you know what I mean? Not every cave needs to be tied to the story. Like, that's one thing I liked about Armalor. A lot of caves were just there and they had their own stories. They weren't tied to the plot at all. They were just...
Oh, a ferry stone.
Oh, nice.
With that in hand,
They were just their own thing. By the way, when do we get an Eternal Fairy
We
Stone?
must
For
save
real.
it for a time of dire need.
Like, Eternal Wake Stone, that's awesome. I'm glad for it that it's in the game. How I'm going to use it, who knows? Because you have to swap to Archer to use it. Well, to even get it. So you basically need to... Here's what you need to do. Now listen to me. You need to be playing a pretty much a Wayfarer, or you need to have a very competent melee pawn who could just get on her immediately. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do anything. Or maybe you can kick with your thief. I haven't tried that yet. Well, I haven't tried anything yet because I haven't gotten to the enemy in question. But I guess one of the... Here's why I don't think the kick thing is going to work. So when I'm talking about the kick, I'm talking about this. The front kick. Boom. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Reason being, one of the clues that you're given during that particular quest says that you need to use melee. And a kick is melee, but I don't know if it counts as melee. I think you need to pretty much be the warfare in order for it to work. In order to do it all by yourself and make sure it actually works. Alright. Actually, I can figure this out. So, that room up there. So I don't want to go north, because north takes me back down. So let's go west. And also, how's there a B1 floor? Did I miss something? Maybe it was over there.
I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Interesting.
Seeker's token.
I shall have to inform my own master of this.
One down, 240 to go.
Let my magics grant you an emergency.
Oh, I'm short? Yeah. I didn't see if there was a... That's why we like this movie, even if it can fall short sometimes. It's like, yeah, sure, it can fall short, but when it doesn't fall short, it's great. That's just a player error, the skill error, you know what I mean? Skill issues. Just be better. Do better.
I am shamed.
Do better,
What
me.
fails to destroy
Do better,
us
squirrel.
only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
It's them venom bullets. Watch out for.
Oh, God. See what I'm talking about with that archer attack? Look at that DPS that she just did so quickly. I was holding aggro, which oh, by the way, so my gear. One thing I haven't mentioned was the rings. I don't know where to get these rings, so I'm sorry. Well, vehemence you get is from vehemence you get from. Actually, I can tell you where to get both these rings. So vehemence you get from the Seeker's tokens. You only need 5 of them, so just go find 5. Sorry, I can't tell you exactly where to find 5 of them. I know, well, one is in here. You just saw me get it. One is in the secret entrance to the castle. And you gotta find 3 more. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry about that. And then Ring of Disfavor. So this one you get from the quest out in Back Batal called it's not that far back. It'll be kind of close. Mercy Among Thieves. I don't know if I picked it up or if it was given to me. Oh, found 2 of those stones I'm gonna need for the whatchamacallit. So, skeleton, blunt damage, attack with shield. Actually, we have a mace, so it doesn't even matter. So I can handle Lish. I know because I handled it before.
And we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Fear not. Well in.
Fall back, and I will give you the command. Wait a minute.
Back up. You mind? Oh, got it. Nice. Okay.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
So far, I think we've beaten up 3 bosses connected to this whole thing. But anyway, we got 2 rare tomes that we need to we need to go to the Black Cat, whatever it's called in this game, and duplicate him. They should just rename it Black Cat. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they should just renamed everything that was in Dragon's Dogma 1 the same name as it was in Dragon's Dogma 1. Like, if it's the duplication shop, Scrivener shop, it's the Black Cat, bro. Like, why are we playing these games? That's what I'm gonna call it. It's the Black Cat until we've put a couple years into this game, or I've learned better. Oh, is that is a secret token. It's just kind of hiding there.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Is that a Waterfell Gentian root? No green wish. I guess they don't have them in this game.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say? Master?
Is there a... Oh, here, a ladder. Kick. Oh, not even a ladder to kick. Alright, we're not going that way. We're going to come back to this in a second. My job is to provide the viewership information on whatever the heck is going on in this cave. And or entertainment by me failing to do so. So, let's keep looking around. Stupid fog. There. Hell flares. That's weak. Is there actually something up there, or is it just fog?
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the
I
present
know.
to rid
I know.
yourself
I know.
of
I'm
it.
hoarding. I know I'm hoarding.
Let's
Leave me
see.
alone.
What can we do without?
Still throwing you into the brine. Speaking of, let's do some tests. Nobody said nothing. Yeah, nobody said nothing. Okay. I'm just looking for signs of Dragon's Plague. So far, so good. I think my pawn's okay. We're going to get rid of that pawn anyway pretty soon. Not because it's a bad pawn, but because we need to get rid of her for being too low leveled at this point. Okay. Oh, we're only down to average. That's fine. That's plenty of weight. So this is the room. Okay, so that gets us back down. Now, my only real question left is, what does it mean by B1 floor? Because clearly we missed something, and the only thing we haven't really seen per se, that was the way up to the second floor. Maybe one of these two lakes, we missed it. I forgot where I was going already. South, then west. What's that? That's east. South, then west. Some clean up. I haven't seen a real story in a minute here. I can see where the water drops off. I don't see no way to go downward. You can see where the water drops off into the brine. There's nothing for you. Alright, how about over here? North. Then around.
Where the venom horse's venom? Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of death. I'm coming, master.
Oh no, I'm gonna get it.
Measure of haste,
That's gonna be bad. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Materials, eh?
They blight you when they do that to
I
you.
shan't
It's
deny.
really bad.
They have their uses.
Getting blighted is bad. We got some fish gathering spots. By the way, there might be more than fish down here, so I have to be respectful of that. Got fish in chests.
Tis a strange sort that ventures willingly into darkness.
Brian did not like me going that way.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Okay. There might be a bottom floor, but I'm not finding it. Once we get out, I'm gonna head back to that house. Actually, let's head to town. Straight shot. I'm a straight shooter. And yeah, I think that'll be it for this episode. I've done what I've set out to do. Is there anything else I could really talk about? Yeah. So I didn't really get to demonstrate this move. But trust me, it's good. But it's the one that you can swap out if you so choose. But definitely the other three absolutely necessary. There's no reason to use any other move combination other than Flawless Guard, Clower Slash, and Raddus Fury. And then Gunning Skew. Your fourth move is up to you. I think Gunning Skewer is your best option.
If I
But
might be so
I'm not
bold as to
level
speak my
8 so
mind,
far.
Arisen. This is where you learned the fundamentals of combat and formed your pact with the Pawn Legion.
This place will forever hold a deep significance for we who serve you.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is simple. First of all,
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my...
anybody scratching your head? No head scratching. Everybody was obeying orders and stuff. I mean, it looks okay. Nobody's coughing or anything. There's no interesting lines. I'm going to dismiss everybody anyway, though.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After
Right.
you, Arisen?
So no. I can summon those guys.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
I don't know if he's a Capcom.
I'm only glad to have proven.
I don't know if he's a Capcom. What you call it? Pawn or what?
Pray,
just
call
don't
upon
trust
me again another time.
Dismiss.
'Tis a pity we must part after sharing such...
And then for my own pawn, I got something special for her. Where's that bridge at? Come here. Come here.
Must we pass this way? Surely there's a less perilous route.
Oh, no, the peril is part of the fun. Stop running so far.
What
All right.
manner of madness is this?
Alright. Got rid of her? Alright, so just because we got rid of her, that was just to make sure that if she was infected with Dragon's Plague, she doesn't end up killing us. Now that we've gotten rid of her, we'll... resummon her.
I'd begun to wonder if you'd cast me off for good.
No, it was just a little joke. Little jokey joke. I got 41k. I can afford to take a sleep here. It's only 1,000 gold. Where is...
I'm ill at he's here.
Size. I'm nodding off where I stand.
here? Oh, and I think she gained a level, right? So,
And if you'd like to
yeah, she gained a level. So we can look at her weapon skills. Tip it shot. I don't know if it's like only 20% stronger or what have you, but I'll go for it. It's not like 5-fold and 10-fold where it was just like clearly superior.
and your vocation, come see me anytime.
Alright, we'll rest until morning here.
Getting proper rest is an important...
Dang. Oh, I don't want to see your profile, I just want to see the pawn. Level 37. Yeah, I think your pawn was way too... Like, you're probably fighting stuff higher than I was.
I was a tad... A good sleep does wonders.
Alright. New pawn time. Mage. Kind-hearted. Don't care. Quest knowledge. Don't care. Oh, actually, maybe I should have. I should start doing this. Celerity, I want to see. Oh, dang. Well, the bare minimum, we need to see Halidome. Celerity would be nice, though. Let's start with Celerity. Let's go there. I think Halidome is more common than Celerity. We need to see Celerity. High Celerity, high Halidome. Oh, perfect! That's a perfect pawn. Whoever made this pawn, you are awesome.
To serve you, Arisen.
You are a smart Arisen. Add the favorites
It'll
higher.
be an honor to serve by your side.
Hopefully you are not infected. Alright, I didn't get the pop-up, so hopefully that's a good indicator. Search for a pawn. Advanced pawn search. Sork. Don't care. I like simple. I like simple. But on a sorcerer, I should probably go for calm because they need to not be in the middle of everything. Well, we'll see. We'll go with the simple this time. second skill. Sadism spell hold. Honestly, don't care. I don't know what any of these are. I really don't. But I do know that every time Sadism goes off, everything around me is already dead. Sadism feels like a really good spell in this game. By the way, what happened to Belite? Oh, that's right, it's a master spell, but they named it something else, like Starfall or something. Maelstrom. Meteoron is what they named it. Okay, so I think we just go with that because she has both master spells. Obviously, she knows the pawn's owner knows what he's doing. I'm gonna add it to my favorites.
Let us work together to honor.
Look at that design. That's such a cute design too. Good job. Let me see. What's your Riz's name?
Anything useful of late?
What's your Riz's name? Oh, that's the share code. I'll bring up your Riz's name later. You can go to just so that if anybody wants to try to find this pawn, just wanna gamer tag Dark Spirit A692. Yeah, this pawn is fire. And then this other pawn was also fire. Hold up. No, okay. So I'm looking at two different pawns. This one is fire because it's actually a very well set up mage, maxed out vocation, but most importantly, high celerity, high halidom, fire affinity, high 11, everything you could ever want. And then this other one, sorcerer, has both of the master skills. High Sayism is a very good move so far that I've experienced. And then Hegel, I mean, yeah, it feels kind of like the default move. It feels kind of like how you use Miasma in Dragon's Dogma 1. It's just like constant damage. It's useful. And honestly, with this setup, I don't know if this is dark damage. I don't know if this is dark damage. It looks like dark damage, though. It's like holy, dark, fire, ice, and then I get thunder damage. This is actually a perfect setup for a party. Then I get thunder damage from my mage here. Can I... Victoria? Yeah, I get thunder damage from my mage here. I have an affinity. I have Blight Cure from Halidom. I have speed up. Like, everything looks... I can't design a party any better than this. My pawn is the weak point in this party. Let's call it. Save. And then, yeah. Speaking of sorcerers, you know what? We're going to do one more thing before we call this stream over. We're going to go to this house up here. I think this is where you get the first mage master quest that you get access to, which is over here, yonder. Can you go up that way? Looks like it might be a little ramp that you can't get up to, kind of like this one. Yeah, that looks like a ramp. I don't think you go up there directly. But we're going to try, right? We're going to see. Southwest. We are lighter. No, we are not lighter. I forgot to get all that crap out of my pack.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change.
Okay, I didn't get a pop-up for... By the way, before you sleep, besides pawn management, you should also be doing this kind of management as well. Your pack management, so that stuff doesn't just start rotting away in your pack. I often forget to do it. It's nice to have so much weight that you can just carry this much crap around without and still technically be light or average. Okay, papers we keep on us. Threaded codgel. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Huh. Moderately boosting maximum stamina seems very useful. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't know how much.
Your vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
There's a ladder
Okay.
here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us
So now we've got plenty of weight to work with again.
above.
Southwest. Shoot, maybe I just keep fighting until I get to rank 9 and we could really talk about
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the
what this
worm, as they say.
location is capable of when it reaches max. That said, I have no guarantee that I'm going to actually reach rank 9 in this stream because of how long it takes to do so. It could take hours. I just hit rank 8 maybe an hour ago, right?
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure.
Goblins, master.
But this is a long play video, honestly. If this is 4 hours, so what?
Grant you an elemental boon.
It's been a fun 4 hours for me. Hope it's been a fun 4 hours for you to listen to or watch. This content.
I shall summon a storm to blow our foes.
You have my protection. Most impressive.
And the thing is, when you see a well taken care of pawn, that's how you kind of know it probably doesn't have Dragon's Plague, right? Because somebody who's paying that much attention to the game to have both of the master skills for their pawn probably is paying very good attention to, you know, what was I trying to say? Someone who's paying good enough attention to the game to have both master skills for their pawn probably knows better than to let their pawn get infected with Dragon's Plague and put it out there. And basically what I did there, that's how you need to get rid of Dragon's Plague. Before you sleep, go ahead and kill your pawn, resurrect it, and then sleep at the end. The reason you resurrect it before you sleep is so that you can get the pawn update at the end.
Avoid flame at any cost arisen. You have been doused.
Oh. Too late for that. Guess I wait here. She doesn't have the instant heal spell, so. The Argent Tonic. Okay, move on.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
There's a few things I need to do that I haven't done before going to Dogma II. So part of why I'm doing this, I want to get to level 40 as a whole because I feel like I'm too weak for Dogma II. I've been getting behind kicked. Like I've been progressing, but it's been like on the edge of my teeth the entire time. I feel like I need to get stronger. I think level 40 should be a good mark for that. Like I was reading up Hydra guides and yeah, I beat the Hydra like twice or 3 times. I think 3 times now. But they were like recommending level 50 to 60. I was like, what the frick? Like I just beat that thing at level 40 blind. No issues. Why do you need to be level 50? I think level 50 is overkill. I think they're saying that for people who don't know how to play the game probably. I think if you have a somewhat competent ability, I think level 40 is probably good enough. The problem isn't really beating the Hydra itself. The Hydra is dead easy. The problem is getting to, not the Hydra, Medusa, the Gorgon. Why am I saying Hydra? The problem is getting to the thing. and then staying on its head long enough to knock its head off as like the finishing blow.
To the thrill of victory. One cannot help
Both of
but
those are
feel
very difficult to do.
fulfillment.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
At level 31, 32, I was getting my behind whooped on the way there. Then I took the rope bridge and almost died on the way back, but at least I got there and got back with the rope bridge
The creature's corpse will
without
stand
having to use
well.
a fairy
Be
stone.
sure to aim true.
Because I only have one fairy stone, and I was literally about to put that fairy stone right there so I could keep farming it. And then I found out that it's not a chance drop, it's a it's a skill issue. You have to get onto its head and land the finishing blow on its head.
This fella bombarded shall be nothing standing.
Oh, if anybody's asking why I don't use blank strike, the auto aim, hey, Belite, the auto aim for blank strike is
Well
terrible.
done, Master.
It's absolutely garbage. It's absolutely trash in this game. The auto aim for blank strike, I can't. It feels like I can't hit anything on purpose. Like it used to be, you just aim in the enemy's direction and your blank strike would be corrected to hit the enemy true. But in this game, it's like no, you need to. It almost serves no function because you're trying to hit something from far away usually with blank strike. In this game, that's something that it feels like you just can't do.
Now this is a good find. Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Okay, Eni is named a witch, so this is the right spot. By the way, I accidentally missed the warrior master spell before master skill before becoming a warrior. I had to go back and do so many hours of extra work. It was like 3 or 4 hours of extra work to get the warrior master skill. It was worth it, but it was just like, bro, the only reason I missed that skill is because I lost him during like episode 1 in the middle of the night. Like I fought some goblins and the dude was gone. The lion dude who looks like I do right now was just freaking gone. And I was like, bro, really? And then when I found out that, yeah, that was the master skill teacher for warrior, I was so pissed. I was so pissed. Like, oh, I could have already had the warrior master skill. Well, I wouldn't have already had it. I would have only got it when I got the Bakbatal gate. But still, I would have already done that entire quest by the time I found out about it. Same thing with mage. Mage is so easy to miss if you just follow the quest line. If you just follow the main quest line, you're going to miss mage. What am I doing? Oh, I was trying to use, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know how many of these you can use. I don't know if it's like 20 or so, but I'm just using
Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
Trisha. Yeah.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest.
Why must you always take father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone.
We've got goblins.
I'll tell you. In pushing.
Where do these guys come from?
You, your weapons at the fury of the elements.
Put these weapons away so I don't scare them.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it.
What is it? 'Tis dreadful dull. All I want is to study magic. If only I had a grim. If you find any grim, you needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. Still, I'll write up a list of the times I. There! All done. Mayhap. Oh, and Gran is like to confiscate the grimoires should she espy.
So, we are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Trisha's.
Alright, so this is Spellbound. So that's the Sorcerer's Appraisal. This is Spellbound. Yeah, she wants the really, really good ones. So we already got number three and four. Number five, we can buy in Merle, or whatever that city's called. Let there be light. Oh, is that dude his? So he's this dude. What you call is her father, Muradin. By the way, that's how you say. That's like the Gaelic way of the spell Merlin's name. So he's Merlin. I don't know what Trisha is, and I don't know Grand Eni. I don't know what that means either. But and then Towering Earth. I don't know where Towering Earth is. But there's a guide on like
List.
all the normal websites to go find those things. Maybe in New Game Plus I'll show like all those that type of stuff. But there's no reason to get too deep into it right here, right now. What
Trisha's
you?
been rather restless of
Okay.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I barely give it a push and see what happens.
We? I.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Wakestone Shard? No waste. Just in case we need it later.
This is rather thrilling.
Alright, so we've thoroughly explored this area. We started Spellbound. Um, what's next? I think we go down to Melv now. We can't get into the Ancestral Chamber without... I don't think we can get in there without a certain... Maybe I need to inspect that a little bit more. Let's inspect that. Because I kind of just saw it and gave up immediately after seeing it. But maybe I gave up too quick. There's some other stuff I want to look at. Besides, obviously we need to come out to Elf Country over here. I did not know that was an obvious thing to do, but apparently it is, even though the game doesn't direct you there. But then again, there's places that Dragon's Dogma 1 doesn't direct you to, like the Ancient Quarry, that you pretty much should go to if you want to have a good time. So it's my fault for just not paying attention to the entire map before saying, hey, I just need to go to the next country and find a new city. But I want to find a new city because I want to be stronger, right? And this city's no good. They don't give you any good stuff. Anyway, we need to go over here because there's two of the pawn specializations over here. I just haven't picked them up yet. We need to go over here. Oh, actually, that's where the last book is. That is where the last book is. Yeah, it's down there. I forgot. Yeah, okay. So the last book and two specializations are over there. Ancestral Chamber. I don't know what goes on in there. Honestly, I'm keeping it real with you. Another specialization as well as the Archer quest is over here. And I need to get the Archer quest for my pawn, so might as well go that route sooner than later. And one thing I was really interested in is, yeah, I got through Back Batal Gate the legitimate way, but I was wondering, what is that road? Number one, number two, but more so, what is this route? Does this route let you sneak into Back Batal? Like just go around? Because it looks like it might. So you see, it comes off from the checkpoint city. You kind of just follow the river, but you see there's a pathway, and you follow the river. Maybe it goes through a tunnel or something, and then you can go around, and maybe you'll have to do like a boss thing, but you can just, it looks like you just go around. Doesn't look like it disconnects anywhere. Maybe it does, but it looks like you just go around and eventually get into Back Batal via a very long route. It's not, you know, ideal by any sense, but it's something I want to explore. I hate how much slower fighter is at running than warrior is. Alright, so this is the spot that I gave up on earlier. I'm seeing why I gave up on it so quickly. I don't see any
Let me get
possible
that.
route. Maybe with a bow. Yeah, there's nothing you can possibly do as a fighter. Maybe with a bow you can figure it out. The only other way I could see it is like if there's another connected piece of it, but yeah, that entire landmass is cut off by the river. There's really, yeah, that piece goes this route. Yeah, yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. Nothing I can do about that for now. Let's go.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Alright, I'm gonna go into Melv. Oh, there's a shopkeeper in Melv. So we just need to look around Melv at the little stores. I don't know if I have enough money for it. Oh, I should have enough money for it. Fulminous Shield. Here it is. So shopkeeper in Melv has Fulminous Shield. We're just gonna buy it off him. Lustrous Charge. Oh, that's Homegirl's shield. Why is it so much weaker? Why is Mercedes' whole drip so much weaker in this game? That's so lame. Come on. Silver Rapier and Lustrous Charge should be like maybe not top tier, but come on, like they should at least be like level 30, 40 tier. Like I'm only level 36. I should not be, or level 37. I should not be outranking Lustrous Charge. Lustrous Charge should be at my level or a little bit higher. That kind of annoys me. That really annoys me actually. Alright, anyway. We're gonna take this.
Fulminous Shield. I picked it up in Mel. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable. Hope to see you again.
So Lustrous Fulminous Shield is
Exhilarating to
after the
hand
dragon
over such a
attacks.
sum.
No. Nice.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
So again, if you get dragon blighted, was it dragon plagued? You
This
accidentally
ladder
fail
can
this
take
quest.
us to new heights. After you arisen.
Did this guy die? What happened to him? Let's go with this dude.
Acting up today.
I'd fain put down my steel for a mug of warm ale.
Let's take it easy today.
Alright, whatever. This guy might be dead. I don't know, guys. He might be dead. Let's go. By the way, fair warning, if you're going to start playing the game or if you just recently started, remember where you got your first coin, your first Seeker's token. It's incredibly important. I'm just going to give you a fair warning. It's incredibly important. Fortunately, I was streaming, so I do remember,
Bound for Burnwell. I'll not take you anywhere
and I can verify where I was because I made that noise when I got it. Actually, what am I doing? I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but whatever. I can go grind somewhere.
Think you stand
Alright, so one of the worst parts about having these rings on that draw enemy higher.
What am I supposed to do?
chance. You're dead wrong.
Oh, I can't sit down.
Eyes up! Passes are upon us. Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Don't want to hit the... But she is... There we go. And that's why you keep that move on your moveset. Trust me, harpies are not the only harpies in the game. There's plenty of them, and they get progressively worse as the game goes on. Like, the sleep gimmick is kind of bad, but the blighting gimmick ones and the ones that are just straight damage are really, really bad, by the way. Like, you would think, oh, all it does is hurt you. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts a lot. It hurts you a lot. Like, you don't want to be hit by those. Alright, where are we going? So now we're back in the city. I need to go to the slums. Slum. Yo, what's that?
What am I supposed to do?
Shit. Oh, speaking of, there's another specialization I can get over here. Where is homegirl? So go to the market, right side. Where's your daughter at?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Where's your daughter at?
Always a pleasure.
Oh, where's Flora now?
You're the Arisen, aye? A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal. I speak of Sir Augustin. Your aid is requested in guarding his as a potential ally to your cause. And bear in mind that this is a matter of the... You have your orders. Read them and follow...
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our...
Oh gosh. Was not planning on this, but fine, I can't find Flora anyway. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna drop off this. I don't know how. I assume that this is a strictly timed. What am I doing? I assume that this is a strictly timed quest, so I'm going to.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable. For all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
By saying anything interesting. So, by the way, you're always listening for new voice lines from Pawns, because that's one of your best indicators of Dragon Plague. Like, oh, you don't say that normally. Interesting. All right, where's this dummy at? All the way over there. Great.
This looks as...
Oh, there's something written here. It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I always have a warm welcome.
Flora? Please? Are you Flora?
Would that the gold would up.
Alright, hold up. Since we're in the market, I do want to know if Flora is in the city or if I've missed that specialization completely. I give up with this phone. Sometimes it'll let me work, sometimes it won't. Flora, location, dragons, Dogma 2. Go, Google, go. Oh, is she back in Melv? That's annoying. Hope she's not dead. She might be dead. I have to go check. The morgue. Alright,
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
go up the hill.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
More up the hill.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
More up the hill. Oh, too far up the hill.
Will someone do aught about this?
Slim pickings of late.
Not a care in the world, just as it should.
Lots to do.
Got nothing to fear if I keep my wits about me.
What to do?
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
But not at the expense of my duty.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
And we wait.
I cannot help but be wary of all I've seen.
Well, this can't be happening. Come on, don't drag it down. It should be.
I grant you roaring flame.
Feast your eyes on this!
The indignity of it.
Oh, is that money? Thunderous Concord. Money? Money. Hey, Trip Palm's plate paid for itself.
It's this
How
way.
dare you?
Ox carts offer an easy journey, if not.
I hate how the knights always try to kill you or get upset with you. Alright, we're here.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none of the Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Oh, a quiet day. Come along now.
Why are we going to her city that she owns then?
What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand!
There's no need for here's a fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of—
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Oh, I have to pick. Dang. I have to pick a side. Alright, I'm gonna cheat here. Would you side with Killmonger or nah? Fake Killmonger? Dragon's Dogma Killmonger? I don't know, he seems like a good dude, but I also know that he's paid. But he sounds like he's being honest, whereas these other dudes sound like jerks. What quest is this? I might as well just search for the quest name instead of looking up Sir Augustin. Tensions on the High Road. Why did I go to Fextra? Fextra never has anything of value. Okay, so you're supposed to side with Killmonger here. Got it. Sorry, guy. Sorry, I cheated. So here's the thing. I was kind of siding with him anyway, and not just because we fought together, but because it feels like he's a genuine dude and he wouldn't just lie to your face. Like I feel like if we were on opposite sides, he would tell me flat out that we were on opposite sides to begin with. And yeah, maybe this is hindsight being 2020, but I feel like he would tell me, "Yeah, no, I'm here to smoke you up, bro." Whereas this dude's been treating me bad. This other dude, Simon's been treating me that bad the entire time. It's like nobody who likes you, who claims to love you, wants to take care of you, is going to treat you that way, especially if you're fighting for their sake. So yeah, let's go ahead. Secret passages. Where do I put that quest notes, right? This is technically a hidden quest. I just don't remember where I got it. It was like at the Northeast Oxcart Station. Well, this is kind of a chain. This whole quest line with this dude is a chain. Because Ragnar, you first find him outside of well, first time you find Ragnar, he's outside of a bar in Bakbatal. Is there any other bar there? Southeast. Yes, Southeast bar. So you accept Simon's request in Vernworth. Side with Goodening side with rag. No. Okay. That's kind of why I stopped.
The tavern. Now, two parties ask our aid, but which is the more deserving?
You would betray me.
You believe me then? That's
Yeah.
a bit of a relief, actually.
I looked it up
Thanks,
on
guys.
Google using my superpowers in the middle of a fight.
Curse you! Flanagan! For what?
Phew. I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
The right to let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Which way to go? This way or that way? Screw.
Drake!
You're kidding me, right?
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. Master? Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed? Pray, seek an exit.
We meet again.
Oh, so it's starting like a Bash Brothers moment. Like, yeah, we both big homies over here. What I don't like is that she cried out Drake, and I'm like, what? Hopefully, all's good with the homies.
Hoy there. You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for August still. So long as he escaped. Speaking of, I'll be glad to oblige you, of course.
Okay. We're not going to be able to do anything over here. Pretty sure your pawns are just broken for this quest.
Time to get to work.
I don't have the ability to cut their tails off. This is really bad for me. I can't run out of it. I can't run out of stamina. If I run out of stamina, it's way worse. It gets so much worse. I don't have a cutting tool. You know what? That's what I should do. I should buy a extra sword just for these situations. Even though it'll make me heavier.
From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, and my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can have makes for a duller life. Though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when mayhap, I'll not give. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit them. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin, and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the Arisen True. What? You are the Arisen?
Yes, I'm him.
Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far.
Sucks for you if you can't make camp without your pawn being there. Okay, that's where we came from. Where do we go? This way. My pawns are incompetent. How did you not find me yet? Or you still want to find me? Don't want to break up the bro moment.
Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. After all, I can't afford to die here. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when...
Yeah, whatever.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
'Tis done. It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
The Vanguard is yours.
Oh, there really is a Drake over there. I know we're still not ready for that. Also, I'm not trying to get everybody sick.
Lead on.
I don't want to be the guy who got all the pawns sick. Oh yeah, I need to go head back to the city anyway. There's mad stuff I'm leaving back there. We'll just beat up stuff on our way. I'm gonna start looking out for those.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it, and I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Big thing.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
She's gonna kill that thing with one shot, probably. Yeah, I'm not worried about them. I'll be fine. Agility. One build. Dang. Oh, fuck. A Drake.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
You wanna try it? Alright, let's do it. We'll give it a shot. That's why I did that. That's why I got that ability.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Now I can just move forward. Keep the pressure on while moving forward. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're so screwed. You're so screwed. I can't screw this up. Just rolling forward. Just rolling forward. Almost got hit by the flames there. Oh, screw it. Yeah, I'm taking damage there. Stop trying to grab my pawns.
Careful now. This won't take I shall suffer such effects. We are all masters of victims, and no one has. Tilly,
Oh, we actually managed to drive it away. Look at us.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Yeah, where is this? I was too busy focusing on the enemy to really...
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, look how many women we count among our number.
and I've no objections.
Well, since I fought a Drake, even though it wasn't intentional, I do need to get rid of these pawns now. Before I sleep in the city.
Feast your eyes on this!
I grant you roaring flame.
So, at my level with my gear, I can drive away a Drake, but I can't beat it. Good to know. So, level... And honestly, I'm spamming a very broken move. I would say it's probably close to level 40. When you really should be fighting against Drakes for survival.
Decisions. Do we decide based on our experience or trust to our instincts?
Come this way, huh? I'll let him come. Please. Hurry up. You're so far away. See all the jankiness of this game's animations. Clear as daylight here. It's way easier to see janky animations when they're not right next to you. I'm not going down there because I don't want to climb back up. Yeah. We're done. It's not worth that much discipline anyway. I don't want to be out here all night.
Fly!
Waiting.
Watch them closely!
Oh, where? So slimes are the water ones, oozes are the oil ones. I've learned that. Put some respect on Rimru's name.
I shall be your shadow.
I've never heard that line before. Emma, you've been acting kind of strange
In
lately.
another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
For sure.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. That's enough. That's it.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen. Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem. 'Twould be a fine spot to rest, should we have need of one.
We have arrived.
Oh, and a secret token. Link. Straightforward. Super simple. We know what this is. Leave. Hopefully this is what all your melee fighters are attuned to. Maybe not your fighters, but your definitely your warriors and your thieves need to be straightforward. Going for the big enemies. Then depending on how you set up your archer, that could be a thing too. Let's Beyblade! Beyblade!
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room.
My thanks. Take this with my
Yeah, that move is amazing. Invest all your points into shield. Shield is justice. Shield is justice, guys. And the crazy part is, I fought that Drake and
Can we really afford to
I really only took half a bar of damage, and it's only because I got hit by a spell. Like if I was just a little bit smarter.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Turn around. Oh, it's over. Stop it. Got her. In the face, too. Let's Beyblade.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Yeah, hurry up. Sorry, Emma's pawn leader. I think I accidentally infected your girl. I'm so sorry. She's a great pawn. I just didn't expect that Drake to be right there. Again. That Drake's been giving me all kinds of nightmares. I don't need to really gain health back. We're just gonna go into town. And we're gonna move time forward. As needed.
Did anyone else see that?
Oh, you guys.
The light. Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Strike. Now is our best chance. We must make haste.
Ah, don't go run away now. You wanted it.
Bear in mind that the
Don't go run away now.
women with unwavering
Stay in the fight.
Is a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to cause danger.
my curative magics are at your disposal.
This feels a lot like playing Warrior in Dragon's Dogma 1. That's what the
This fruit has a wicked temper.
constant aim for bonking him on the head. Oh, okay, you got that. Boy, I was trying to push you over. Why was my weapon sheath? That's dumb. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was way too slow. So that's one thing that the Warrior does significantly better, is anything involving huge monsters. Oh, guess I could have tried to climb on him, but he's an ogre. You don't normally want to climb ogres because of how ridiculously quick they are.
Masterfully done! Would that we might always be so steps, eh?
Get in there. Get a little bit of that health back.
Tis important we rest where and when we can. And there are few places more inviting.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that's
Oh,
what
yes.
we have to decide.
The arisen has been drenched.
Oh, I'm out of. Yeah, I'm just going to take damage. I'm out of stamina. So this is what I was talking about. When you mess up, it's bad. You're just gonna get punished. Run out of stamina is the last thing you want to do as a fighter. Thing is, with the warrior, you're much less likely to run out of stamina just because your normal attack is significantly better with the timed presses. And on top of that, when you do run out of stamina, it's a lot harder to knock you down. It's a lot harder to put you into crawling phase. Like, all that stuff is a lot harder to do to a warrior. So you're more likely to not get significantly punished for your mistakes. Let's try to get to that treasure chest already. It's just up there. The less stuff I hear, the less repeated stuff I hear going to a city, the happier I'm going to be.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads? Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I haven't been down in these docks yet either. Wouldn't be surprised if there's an entire beach down there I haven't been to yet. It's just like more stuff in the city. Like, oh yeah, oh, another secret token.
I'd not have thought we'd find one here. At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Be nice if the forager ponds.
From bad to worse.
Oh, I don't know. I saw words above his head and I said, "Oh, bandit." Sorry, you were talking. I don't like to see people talk ill. Ill. Anyway, the forager should give locations for secret tokens. Honestly, that'd be really nice.
To the chest. I shall take a look inside.
He's super nice. Then when you hire somebody's pawn, you might find new stuff that make forager a lot more useful. Because how often are you really going to go searching for random materials? You pretty much know where stuff is. Like, you have a general clue where stuff's going to be. Special stuff like gold ore, maybe not, but it's not like the forager tells you, hey, at this point on your map you're going to find gold ore. So they might as well tie it to something else. Alright. I don't see any of my portraits having flashing eyes.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I mean, she's acting okay. I don't know if she got infected or not, but she doesn't seem off. Let's try now. Maybe she's here now. Because she said she was returning.
This really is fine.
I keep my prices as fair as I can afford.
Does this dude have a house or something? Like, where does his daughter go after she's done? I have no idea where to find this girl.
Isn't it about time we had...
Well met, sir. In my line of business, patience is key. Always a pleasure.
Where is your daughter, bro? I don't know susness. I just need to know where she's at so she can give me the stupid item that I didn't get because I don't talk to people twice in this game, and apparently that's a really big mistake. Alright, whatever. We're not going to be able to do that until we get back to Backwatal. Repair the dull Regarious sword. That's Backwatal. You need to go to the checkpoint town to make forgeries of all those. Alright, anyway.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Oh, heavens, it was you, wasn't it? The acts she could. What do you expect were before the without the abyss? I forgive me. I will do what I can.
You, Kendrick.
Are you here, but perhaps you've a moment to... Pray, keep your voice. I fear I must... Are you here by... My days are spent in solitude.
I don't know what to give this dude. A fish.
I cannot fathom it. My days are spent.
Oh, that wasn't good. Oh.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Alright, where's that other kid at? Or a bench. Like
What a right mess I know.
Materials such as this can be combined to...
Not worth your time, eh?
why are you beating up a kid?
Leave me alone. I've made my bed. Now to lie in it.
I've not got food at all.
What do you think?
Are you Malcolm? You look kind of like a Malcolm.
I've not got food at all. Need someone to talk to?
Let's try beefsteak.
Amazing! Wish I could go on an adventure.
This is...
Yeah? What is it? Need someone... What am I supposed to do? Yeah? What is...
Dang it.
I must confess, I'm rather lost.
I should have done this back then. Well, I can still get my pawn the whatchamacallit specialty anyway.
I can't count
The elven.
number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Oh, one moment.
Hey, got it.
Here it is. You may take it. I can cast no... Not to mention. What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance?
What happens if I give this to you?
But know that to... Well. I'd not put this. 'Tis a love letter, one that draws on ancient... Put simply, what this letter means to communicate... Ha! Listen, I know not who this faces. What concerns me, if we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess.
Okay, so we can move forward after getting that letter. Back right.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Yeah. You would expect a mage sorcerer to do that. Hey, we're in a tiny tunnel underground. F4? F4 tornado? That'll get it done, right? F4.
I must confess, I'm rather lost.
My problem is, even if I found this
I
girl,
must confess,
her affinity with me would be so low that it wouldn't even matter anymore. Like, I'd have to rebuild it from the ground up because it's been so long since I did her quest. Oh, and I did say I was going to check to see if she had a casket here. I wouldn't be surprised if she accidentally got killed during the attack on whatever this name of the city is, Marv.
Tis here. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befit. You are more than welcome to return.
Oh, without a weak son, I can't look for her body. I need to start carrying those on me at all times. I don't carry them on me because I don't like getting the "would you like to revive yourself" notice. But I don't even know if that's the thing in this game in the first place.
I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Will someone do aught about this?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Making me think. Even if she's dead, I don't care enough about what she gives me. Gotta remember not to sleep here, or I'll probably end up failing a ton of quests. We'll keep that on. Let's go see if well, he's got to be there. Let's go talk to Captain Brant and see if he wants to know anything about the stuff we've been up to.
You have my fullest confidence. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. 'Tis most valuable. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? The way to Batal should be when you arrive. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the city.
Feels like everybody in this kingdom is scheming. Like, do we really care about this kingdom? Because this kingdom's kind of screwy. It really is. But then again, the other one's pretty screwy too. Alright. We need to get from here to all the way over yonder there. That should be more than enough to level me up, right? 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 Oh. Issue. If I go that route and I'm not already a archer, it's going to make my like, I'll get there and then I'll realize I need to be an archer and then it'll just be so much slower. Yeah, that's an issue. In this case, I think instead what I should do is go to the northeast.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
We're just gonna go for it. Hopefully I run into one of those living armors again. The night's only 15 minutes long, roughly. So I might have already burnt too much time to actually run into one of those guys again. Hopefully we do.
'Tis dark as pitch, master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
I shall not fall to prowess.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Well said.
Ooh, little trippiness going on here. I never heard that phrase.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth. We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us. This isn't right.
This stellar bombardment shall leave nothing standing.
Little Beyblade. Little Beyblade gets the job done. The only way they can make that skill better and it still not be completely busted is if it like traveled further. Like if it traveled like twice as far. Oh my gosh. Busted. Busted. Busted to high heavens.
I grant you roaring flame.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose. Assuming there are no monsters about.
Well.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Oh, leveled up. Let's go.
waiting.
Now we can go to town.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come.
No need.
You've much
We're
to
maxed
get
out
on.
vocation.
I
Alright.
hope you
I want to
slept
see
well.
what we get for maxing our vocation. And then we need to change vocation again. I think I'm going to go with thief this time. But I also don't have money.
Perhaps this will seem
vocation.
of little consequence, but I find myself reflecting on the time I fell in battle.
Dwell not
But I
on
could
the
have
past.
halfway competent
Focus on
gear
the
by
task
just
that lies
using
before
my
you.
Pon's old gear.
My knowledge from other worlds
It's
tells me that a
competent up till
forgotten
the,
riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? Methinks I know where that is.
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
I suppose we ought to make for our destination.
We're here, Master.
Oh, you're kidding. Let's see what it is.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any
You're a
of your
mage.
unwanted items.
Level 40. Hawker. I wonder where you get that from. Anyway. No thanks.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Not hiring Capcoms. Pawns. Just because they're not players, right? You want to help players out as much as possible. With the exception of Lux and Rook. Obviously, you hire them when you can. Level 10, level 20.
If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough.
Hasty now.
I'll get that for you.
I wonder if you have to. Oh, I wonder if it's like. I get it. You're supposed to shoot the door from the other side.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
No, attack the pawn. Please, attack that door.
Fire upon you!
You'll benefit from all this sunshine.
But yeah, I understand how that works now. Supposed to hit
You
it from the
gather
back
materials
window.
here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Once the day's work is done,
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Alright. Let's be a little bit observant. Looking at our people.
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
Come rain or shine, I'll make the best of it. you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
That look normal. Nothing looks wrong with me.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Well met, sir.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should...
Alright, so I'm not seeing anything new. We got new augments. Oh heck yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going over something. I just don't know what. Yes, yes. Dang. Dang, all those are necessary. Alright, we'll go with this. Alright, what else we got? I'm guessing this is just going to be use less stamina. Usually it's just you lose, it's marginal changes. They're not usually huge changes. Just 2 circles.
Be glad to assist you.
Not seeing anything too awesome. So yeah. Basically from levels 6 to 9, I didn't really see a change. Like those core skills that I already had, those 4 skills, Cloud Word, Flawless Guard, Rider's Fury, and Gutting Skewer, those are pretty much all you really need. Maybe if you want to replace Gutting Skewer with something like Hindsight, maybe. I could see it. Let's see what Hindsight evolved into. No. Yeah, so I expected Hindsight Sweep. I don't know if it's the same as Hindsight Strike, though. Actually, that reminds me. Is this basically Hindsight Strike? Because did Sweep have 2 moves, or was it Strike that had 2 moves? When did it get 2 moves, is the question. Skills. Skill table. Dragons. Dogma. No, skill multiplier. There we go. Yeah, this for Dragon's Dogma 1. You only hear me, you don't see me doing it, but Hindsight Sweep. Oh yeah, so this is Hindsight Strike. Yeah. So Hindsight Strike was the 2-hit one. And that was, if you got the strike, yeah, Hindsight Strike was actually really, really good. It was the strongest move you could use as a fighter. Granted, you had to be getting an attack to use it. And I don't know if it's quite the same thing now. My other thing is, The attacks in this game come at you so fast. It feels like you don't have time to just dodge them on a dime. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as is. Change location. We need to become an archer. That's good for. That's why Dasha's an archer right now because that's really good for that. And that both of these two are really good for thieves. So that's why I made her an archer temporarily. Broad shot.
Have you found any of the items we discussed?
That's the ring of favor and that's the ring of favor from Dark Souls 1 basically.
Always a pleasure.
I thought you might choose that vocation, Master. It suits you admirably. We shall meet our foes with renewed vigor.
Yeah. I'm just an archer because we have to do archer stuff for a little bit.
Oh, sir, pray excuse my bold. Might I beg a moment? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider. Oh, thank you. Might we continue this conversation? You will find my master's manor in the noble.
So annoying.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tellis, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country.
Alright. Keep that on us. Get rid of all this stuff. So to even get into the city, we need to plate armor, put that away. To even get into the city, we need to give a flute to one of those dudes. I guess I'll grab this bow.
Romantic.
It may not be. Here's the thing. My goal it's level very quickly, right? So why wouldn't I? um, seeing something called a spellbow being used by a regular, a non-magic archer is weird to me, though. Oh wait, I should have kept that on. Sell the cheapest, or give the cheapest bow I got to this dude that we're about to meet. All right, so let's figure out how to get this quest. We need to get to the Elfin Arbor.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Okay, I think I understand. So, step one. Did I just sleep? Okay, I didn't kill anybody.
Look,
Yeah, I definitely just
Master,
slept.
a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Gertrude just don't like you, do she? She's never here.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
What do you want?
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent. Those of other races differ so in design. That's all 'tis, mind. And even if I did, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be.
Yeah.
You would simply give this fascinating, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is all why do you stare? I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. The timing could not be more unwell. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know. Every elf undergoes this trial when I had been training most diligently. Indeed, I fear I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to, thanks to you. It might be just what I need to find my aim. Many thanks.
Let's go.
But this is no place to practice. That's where I train, you see. I do hope you'll join me.
Alright. So since we are now a archer, there's no reason to pretend that this is still a stream about fighters and warriors. So I'll catch you on the next one. But before I do anything else, let's just make sure we have the right augments running.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad.
Yeah, we need to make sure our augments are make sense. No. Yes. Yes. Sure. Yes. Yes. Yes.
To assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Alright. And that means we gotta go pretty far northeast, right? Super far northeast, further than I've ever been. Alright, yep. I'll catch you in the next one. As always, I've been me. You've been awesome. If you watched this whole thing, thank you so much. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, thank you so much. Not even gonna say, yeah, like it's. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching this whole thing.